right, so who do y'all have in this match? You have Jimboy or Jimbo and Rick Molinaro. Who do you like?
No, you jump in there, man. Good. Don't be shy.
Oh, he has no personality.
I know that. But I mean, I've been sitting here with you all day.
I feel the same way.
Scott Halls.
All right, if no one else wants to, I got to pick Rick in this match. Jimmy is a very strong player, but I think Rick just has him edged out. He's just a better ball maker.
Don't you sit on the habit track, man. Don't be shy.
Or be shy, you know, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, actually, Brandon, you can sit down. We'll start talking politics.
Oh, no. Don't get me started.
There's certainly not very many topics we could talk about today.
Thank you. Oh, really? Bank lanes matter.
Yeah.
Wood shafts matter. All right, so
I'm gonna go with Jimbo.
I like Rick.
Rick's been playing. Jimbo's been waiting, but Jimbo's also been over there practicing too.
But from what we saw from Jimbo earlier,
I think we're going to see a completely different Jimbo.
I hope so, because Jimbo in full gear is amazing to watch.
Hey, Dave, you had a little better view than I did. Were you able to see how Rick played? I mean, obviously he won, but
No, I really didn't see it.
I thought you said something. You really can't hear this.
Now, do you draw out two rails to come for the four, or do you just put left on it and try and come up table?
I play this with a little bit of left. I want to run. It's going to keep you a little bit more in line with the shot for the four ball.
I think he's going to do the same thing. I like to go two rails. Oh, all right, good. He did go two rails. And then all you have to do is play stop shot.
Yeah, you say all you have to do, but the only time he had a shot for that four ball was in the last 3 inches of that roll.
The last 3 inches are very important. Because I mean, like the last set we just watched.
All right, but if he shoots that same shot with a little bit of inside English from about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet off of that rail, he had a shot the entire time.
I agree. You just gotta know your speed. Now the only thing here is where he gets on the 6.
Well, you got to play the stop shot, and then it's just a little left-hand English to come up table.
Yeah.
He's been
He hit-
weird reaction.
He tried to force it through.
Hit a lot more full
Yes.
than what I expected.
Yeah, he hit that a lot more full. He can still cut this ball in. Yeah. As long as he doesn't get 50-yard line, he's going to be fine. And he's jacked up.
You got the 45-yard line with a defender right behind him.
And he's being held.
He's at least on the natural side of the roll, though.
while he's on the natural side, if he can't get under this ball at all, that angle puts him right to the side pocket.
Nah, he's good. He clears. He comes about between the first and second diamond.
Yeah, that was just a really bad spot to be in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Do you drink?
No, I don't.
Okay, I didn't think you did. I don't know if do you ever drink?
Rick hit that ball pretty good. All you have to do is, I like stunning this ball. Some people go forward on it.
Yeah, I like a little stun.
Yeah.
It just allows you to hit the ball a little more.
Yeah, have a little bit more confidence in the shot. So, what do we got here?
Do you like it?
I haven't tried it.
Try it. See if you can tell me what it is.
I know what that is.
Do you like it?
Yeah, actually.
SoCo and lime.
I haven't had that in years. I remember when they came out with that, like the actual when they started making
Yeah,
Circle
'cause,
Lime.
before they had that drink, they didn't make limes.
Yeah, they didn't make limes at all, like anywhere ever. So it was like, oh my god, you can put limes in drinks.
That's a pretty solid break right there. Wow.
But
That's like
does the one go by the two?
I think it might.
No.
Ah. Play aggressive here
Yeah. Play it off the
So-
backside of the two.
and draw into the 5.
I go forward.
Damn it. Food smells delicious.
It does. He's about to be missing a couple tater tots. Ooh. I would have to expect Jimmy to be out from here. I don't like coming straight up table. I like putting left on this ball. I actually want to come in between the 5 and the 6, but I don't want to be frozen on the 6. Oh, no, he's still fine.
Wow, yeah, that's... Yeah, I would have preferred to have come up to the middle of the table between the 6 and 7.
See, I like spinning more of my balls. If I can get in the middle of the table on every shot, I'd be happy, because that's the correct way to play with the bar box. I mean, you can make anything from the middle of the table in this. But I like to come in between the 5 and 6 area.
Does he have angle to come down to the bottom, or does he have to draw off this?
I think he has to draw. He can force it, but
Yeah, the draw's
the
it's a
draw's
straight
easier.
draw, yeah.
That's a good shot.
Looks good.
That food makes this microphone smell better. I don't think he could hear me.
Just every once in a while, just look over at him as we're talking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See how awkward we can make him feel.
Yeah. He's really enjoying that burger. Getting in on it. Well, he got on the wrong side of the 7, but he's still going to be fine here.
Is there a wrong side of that 7 ball?
There is, and he's on it.
I don't think there is.
If you ever have to do more work, it's the wrong side. If you were a firefighter, you would understand that.
So, I guess he doesn't have the angle to go straight to the top rail. So he's looking at if he just wants to lay up. So if you're in doubt, you always got to just lay up. And
Just
take
lay
the-
up, yeah.
Yeah. Take the long shot on the next ball.
Tin Cup taught me that. You can't go for it, just lay up.
And the difference is he had confidence.
Yeah, true.
It didn't look like there was much confidence on that because he looks like he wanted to go long.
And a lot of times, if you shoot a shot without confidence, you're going to miss the next one because you're not happy with it. But I expect him to make this. Yeah.
Man, there's actually somebody that still gave us a thumbs down.
I believe that was Hennessy, actually.
That's messed up.
Yeah. He gave us a thumbs down here, but a thumbs up there.
So if you gave us a thumbs down, at least explain yourself. What would you like to see different? When's the last time you had a alternating break event and you seen just trading back and forth breaking runs? I know that's not likely in 10 ball, but
It had to be one of the Maryland states.
I had one match at the Expo in the was it the first or the second Wednesday warm up they had there, and I think it was a second round. It might have been. I can't remember which round it was, but each one of us we broke and ran back to back, back to back, back to back. I'm on a hill and I broke dry. He ran out. It was hands down the best match I've had out there as far as the Wednesday warm-ups.
Yeah. As far as me playing personally, 10 ball wise, I don't have a good 10 ball break, so I've never been in a match like that.
Well, that was 9 ball, but
Yeah, not 9 ball wise. I like my break in 9 ball. So I've had that happen a couple times on short races. I don't put a lot of things together for over a long set.
well, I think it's definitely harder to do that doing alternating break as well.
Oh yeah, because as you saw when you said you watched me last night, if I can get into a rhythm, I'm really happy. If I can't get into a rhythm, then I'm gonna lose to probably anybody except for Cap and Dave that's here.
It's a pretty good shot right there. I think I like to actually go for the make on this and play it 2 rails, bottom side.
Is he just going to push the 10 away from the 2? Take away the carom? I think that's what he's going to do. Yeah, just take away the carom.
And that's actually what they're talking about right now. So that carom was right on it.
Yeah, make him go ahead and run 9 balls, 10 balls, 3, 6, 9, 10. Yep. I could have just looked and saw that no balls had been made.
he looks like if he leaves that cue ball there, he's got to play this off the side rail to get to the 2.
Yeah, he likes to open up his angle, so he's going to hit the rail way before the 6 and come in between the 6 and the 8 for the 2. Now, he's going to do the same thing here, though. He's going to put top left on this ball. He could draw it out, but I like putting top left on this ball, coming, once again, back in between the 6 and the 8 for the 3. You can draw it out 2 rails and widen your angle, but the only problem with that is you run the risk of the 6 ball.
Yeah, I think I would have played that 1 rail to the bottom rail and come straight back and just stayed in the middle.
Yeah, there's too much traffic on that side, and even if you don't get stuck behind the 6, if you hit it harder, you could glance off the 6 and go in the side pocket. I like trying to take out some of the possible negativity and just go right down the middle.
Do you kick to hit this ball forward, or do you kick for the bottom edge and try and get behind the 9-4?
I'm slow kicking this to get the bottom.
No, he hit the top edge, but he still got. He can see the ball, but it's certainly not makeable.
Now, do you kick this ball and put left on it to hold, and 3 ball goes up table, and the cue ball comes off the rail and comes behind the 9 and the 4?
Depending on how much you can actually see, I might actually spin off that ball with left-hand English and bring the cue ball up table and try to get behind the 5-6. I'm sorry, the 5-7.
I like putting the cue ball underneath like that. Hopefully,
yeah, I couldn't tell how much of it he could actually see.
Yeah, hopefully I'd be able to hit it that well, but I don't think I would. But that's what I would.
He hit it good.
That's what I would try and do. I called the 10 in the corner here. I don't expect to make anything. I'm going to hit this ball with low right, kick it off, and try and draw it back behind the 4 and the 9 if I hit it fat. And the 3 is going to go towards the 10, so just in case. Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad call.
Yeah.
So he's got enough angle to come down and get back to the middle of the table here.
Yeah, he really doesn't have to do that much. But now the only problem is going from the 4 to the 5 after you make the 3. He's going to be behind that.
No, he's good.
Fine,
he's
fine.
good.
All right.
He's actually on a pretty good angle to where he can draw back out for the 5. He's got a 8 ball still a factor.
Can he draw out from there?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought he had the angle and he's going to run into the 9.
No, he should be able to. He should be able to. He might edge the 9, but that's only going to help him. Or he could do that.
You play safe here. I mean, I cut this ball. I go for it.
I like that cut, and
I think he's going to play
you actually
safe.
get to shoot this ball pretty well, and
I don't like that. You can't leave a shot maker a shot. Now, if he could lock him up 100%, then you go for the safe. You can't leave someone like Rick the shot.
yeah, I don't like that shot.
Because Rick is going to cut this ball in. He's going to come up, down, up table. So 3 rails after he hits the 5. 1, 2. Get to that 3rd rail, make me smart. All right. And leave himself really long on the 6, but he's going to make it. I expect him to make.
I think the 7 ball is going to wind up be the harder shot.
With his angle, I mean, he's going to put. He likes to throw a lot of balls, so he likes to put left. I think he put right on this ball.
He's jacked up a little bit though, so there's a chance that this cue ball may not get back up. and I think he overstroked a little bit because he was concerned about that.
That's a possibility, yeah. Draw this back a little bit, and he's good to go.
Yeah, it better be on the short side there than.
Yeah, I don't want to be
Too
going up
far,
table.
right?
Yeah. Or down table, however you ever want to look at it. I don't want to be on the other side of the 8.
He's going to follow this off the rail.
I like following it.
See, I just punched that a little bit, stay in the middle, and you're always on the right side of the ball. Where the 9 ball is at doesn't really make much difference.
The only reason I like following that ball is when I try and punch shots when it's important late in the game. I don't care if I've chalked, I don't care if it's new tip, whatever. I just seem to miscue or I seem to skid a ball. So when I go forward on a ball, I never have that problem. I may not get exactly where I want, but it's fine. That. Now
he's got a lot of high on that ball when he breaks.
I was gonna say he likes to break different than a lot of people who are left in this tournament. Both these guys do. And most people just put a little bit of low on it, pop it, try and stop back in the middle of the table. He puts top in, and it feels like he's trying to go through the rack. And then Jimmy likes to break from the side for some reason. But these are both really good players. So.
Hey, somebody in the chat, look up Jimbo's Fargo rating for me. Not that Fargo ratings are the end-all, be-all. Depends on what tournament you play in.
True.
This may be the 7 ball's in an awkward position. He can really force this and maybe run into the 7 or even get between the 7 and 5. Or if he goes above it, he's got to go pretty high up the table. But the 6 ball is not in a bad spot, so I just go above the 7 and take the longer shot.
As long as you don't get stuck behind the 8. 682.
Okay.
Which I'm actually surprised at. I thought it'd be higher.
There again, it depends on what tournaments and everything you play in.
He has a robustness of 986. So that's a pretty good score of 682.
So obviously he plays in enough matches to where that's pretty consistent. And what's Rick? Did you look him up?
Old. Actually, who is older, Rick or Jimmy?
I would guess Jim.
You said Jimmy was 62 earlier,
Yeah.
didn't you? Rick's only in his 50s, so...
Is he?
Yeah,
Man,
Rick's...
he looks old as shit.
Rick said earlier he was 58.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Earlier today, he said he was 58.
He was. He's aged a few years since then.
Yeah, I hope I look as good as him when I'm 70. In the hole. Let's see. I have to go here. 1, 2, side pocket. The top of the screen, side pocket. I shoot this with a little bit of left. There. He did it with right. But
Yeah.
I'd like to go left and go 2 rails and shoot this 9 in the side pocket.
Right. Can you tell what's going on with TJ's match?
It's 3-1, but I'm not sure who. I think it's 3-1 TJ.
Okay. And is Scott, is he just practicing down there? I think he is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Scott will be playing Brandon in the hot seat match after the match we are watching is over.
So that's a nice little out there. Jimbo concedes to Rick. And that'll tie it up. Race to 5.
What did I say Jimmy was? 687?
I thought you said 683.
It was high sixes, like.
Rick is 667.
Okay. And what's his robustness?
627.
Now, I would have thought Rick's would have been a little higher than that for robustness, just because he plays a lot of tournaments.
He doesn't really though. He plays here,
Okay,
but
fair enough.
He doesn't
fair
play in the.
Yeah.
And there are tournaments here other than when we have the Black Cat Tour here. Nothing here reports to Fargo. So.
Okay.
Let's see what Scott, Ground Zero Scott's.
Oh, I'm like 425. My robustness might be like 0 or 3. I don't know.
In the chat, what do you think our nice commentator Scott's Fargo rating will be?
Yeah, I don't play in anything.
You're correct. It's 425 with a 0 robustness.
When's the last time you saw me play in a tournament that wasn't just the Money Mania tournament at Masters? or
Never.
something like that?
Never.
The Expo, that's it.
I have 3 different Fargo ratings.
Really?
Yep.
Well, you've got
Because one of them's under the wrong name. One of them's from when I played in Wade Kaufman's Central PA tournament, and they have me as Josh McCauley from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And then another one was when I was in the BCA league here, because you get that.
Yes.
So I have 3 different ones. And the one is Josh McClincy.
well, that's better than what I have you saved in my phone as. I bet. You don't remember?
I don't actually know. Oh, good times. Oh, yeah. Ball slinger.
That's all right. I just have you. My phone is ATM, so.
You know what my Fargo rating is for Maryland? 347.
What's the robustness on that?
0.
Yeah.
How are you a 425 and I'm a 347?
You don't go to the Expo every year, do you?
No.
But robustness of 0 means this based on 0 matches.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you
Or
so
0 games, excuse me.
The Expo is the only thing that I go to that reports to Fargo. And actually, last year, this year doesn't count. Last year was the first year that I hadn't gone to the Expo in probably 15 years.
I think last year was the first year the Expo reported to Fargo, though.
Is it really?
Yes,
Okay.
so.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, because my Fargo rating initially was based solely on last year's Expo.
Right. I see.
Which explains why it was ridiculously low, because I had a horrible Expo last year.
I've done really well with the Wednesday warm-up tournaments.
I don't think they reported those though.
No,
even
yeah, I
this
don't
past
think
year.
I don't think they
it was
reported
only
those. But
the Open.
I've outright won one, and then split like 3 of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this past year I split the Wednesday warm up. Thought that would be a good sign, and then I went out and lost 5-2, 5-2 in my first match.
And then the other one I've done too, which worked out well too, is doing insurance where we play for 3 and 1 instead of just playing for the straight 4. But other than that, I mean, I don't play in any tournaments. I played in. I won the Triple Nines tournament 1 week, and I think I got might have been third. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I've actually been tempted to get in one of the Fargo rate handicap tournaments just because of that. But
Sorry, here's the fourth one. I have a 601 with a 245 robustness.
That sounds more reasonable.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to use that one though. If I'm going to a Fargo, I'm using the 347.
Yeah, a lot of those have minimum robustness, so robustness of 0 is not going to get you very far.
Well, when Wilburn brought the whatever
Yeah.
thing, I came in and I showed him that. He's like, I can't have you play the 400. I was like, hey, it says it right here. He's like, I was like, well, I'm not going to do that. Put me at. I asked him because I looked around the room. I was like, who's the top Fargo rating in here? And he pointed to someone. I was like, what's he at? Well, he's a 540. Then I'm a 540. I was like, I'll play whatever the top guy is as well. I was like, I'm not. It was a $20 tournament, $30 tournament. I lose money as fast as I get it anyway. I just want to play.
yeah, and you know, in a regular tournament like that, I'd rather play even and be the underdog than play a handicap tournament.
Yeah.
I think he left him the ball.
I think he left in the corner of it. The corner of the circle, yeah. The edge. But he left him the entire ball.
Yeah, he and set up for pretty easy save too, where Rick can come all the way back down behind the 4 and just leave the 1. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the colors are screwed up behind. Leave the cue behind the 2.
See, I think he can go the other way. He's going to try and cut this ball. No, okay. I don't like that shot. I mean, it didn't work, but that's not even. It did work.
Well, but he hit the one ball a little too full. If he edges that one ball a little bit more, the cue ball's got more action on it. The one ball stays down the lower end of the table.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just it's an optical illusion with that shot where you feel like you have to aim more center ball when that throw, you know, the throw and the cue ball, it picks up English off of that one ball.
Randy Davis, where are you at?
Can you tell? Does the 2 go past the 9, or does he have to play the combo?
It looks like it goes past. And even if he does have to play the combo, it's a simple combo.
Yeah.
But I think it goes past.
But if the 2 goes past, you can leave your. There's a lot more places you can leave the cue ball.
And even with that, with where the 9 is, you can play that off the rail. And you don't really hurt yourself at all.
He almost missed that ball.
Yes, he did. He's always been a man of the people. He likes drama.
Seeing as where he's at now, I think I might intentionally play that off the rail if it doesn't go clean.
Yeah, it allows you to open up your angle.
Well, I didn't want to play the combo because of that, because he was on the wrong side to leave himself a shot.
He's going to play safe. He's good at spinning this ball. He's going to put this cue ball right back. Pretty much that chalk mark right here.
Yeah, shoot the 2 ball past the 8.
And he's going to try and spin it up.
Still got away with it, though.
Fine, as long as you get behind the 10, you're good.
Yeah.
I mean, I was off by a couple inches, but he spins the ball really well. I don't like it. I don't think he's right when he does it a lot, but he does spin it a lot. He's very good at it.
He did call this in the corner.
And Rick can make that get it. He doesn't have to do anything here.
Yeah, just play a little follow. Come behind the 4 in the rail. Is that you or me?
If anything, you just put a little straight left on this, come out, center table. Now here is where you can have 2 different options. Because you have an angle that leads you to the side rail. I like punching this ball to the side rail and drawing past the 5. I know a lot of people will just like playing a stop shot.
No, never play a stop shot on that because. You know what? I'm looking at this. I was thinking the 4 was the 2. I'm going to worry about my text.
Yeah, you worry about your text. He's like punching the ball more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's always had that one like poke stroke, but he seems to be punching him more than like actually stroking him through today. That was it. He went through that one pretty good. Yeah, I think he might be one of the few players that putting that mask on helps.
It's definitely more beneficial for us.
Yeah, definitely. And that's going to be it. Jimmy's going to concede, and it will be 3-3
Wow.
with Jimmy breaking. It seems like this match is taking a long time, though, for 3-3.
It is. It's not moving along super swift.
43 minutes so far.
43 minutes for 6 games?
Yeah.
I went from 4 down to 5 up in 20 minutes last night. so 3-3 Jimmy's break. Who you got in this match?
I can't change up. I got to stay with what I was originally saying.
You got Jimmy?
Yeah.
I still like Rick in this.
I think I'm going to go with Jimmy as well.
All right, so you're both wrong. We'll find out in. We're gonna find out in 6 games.
So another 40 minutes to an hour.
At least an hour. Because when it gets down to the nitty gritty, they're gonna play a little slower. Now, if Rick does start to get, say Rick gets a 2-game lead, this will be done a lot quicker. Because once Rick gets a little bit of a lead and gets confidence, he's quick. Now. You know what? I'll just say I lost the bet, and I'll pay you the $1.20. All right, so
You're gonna say you lost a bet and pay, or you're gonna say you lost a bet and trying to bet your way back into the even side?
for $1.20, I'll pay it.
You sure?
For $1.20? I'm either just not going to pay, or or just take a year to do it.
There you go. That's more like it.
Yeah. Hey, I forget how I lost money to you, but I finally paid you. It was
If it would have been a year, that would have been nice.
yeah. It was a year and a half, and it was just random. You were in the casino and I had hit, and I just threw a black chip at you.
You did that to me once too, and I actually forgot that you owed me money.
Yeah, well, see, that's my thing. If you owe people money long enough, they forget. Roland, is that Handsome Rick? No, it is not Handsome Rick. It's just not him. I don't what? Do you think he was trying to put that on the rail to play the 110 combo?
No, he's gonna try 3 fail him. He's on 1.
So
It's now 4-4 with TJ and Zippler.
all right, so that is not an easy ball to hit. He's not even going to try.
I think he is on 1, isn't he?
Now he's on 2.
He is on 2. I'm not really sure I understand that play there.
Now, to get him on 3, do you hit the one to the side rail and try and freeze in between the 6-9?
Yes.
The
Personally.
important thing for the 1, whether you go straight up table or off the side rail, try to put the 1 behind the 8 ball and leave the cue ball behind that stack, so it forces him to shoot multiple rails. He doesn't look like he's going to go for it at all.
No, he's definitely going to go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he tried to put it behind the 4 as opposed to behind the 8 to get rid of the one rail kick.
I don't like that. He gave him a 1 rail kick.
No, I know what I said. I think he was trying to go behind the 4, not the 8.
You're on 2.
Oh, he put.
You're on 3. 6 foul and it's worth 2 games. All right, they're playing hockey squash here.
That's always one of my more enjoyable ways to beat somebody.
Is 3 fouling?
Yeah.
Yes. Especially if you can do it when you're on the hill.
Or to somebody that can't stand being failed.
Yeah.
One of my favorite games, because I like to play gas games.
Let's play 9 ball, but no 3 fail.
No, it's always going to be 3 foul. But you know how I like to play like stupid gaff games. Like I get break ball in hand, you get all the balls, stuff like that. I gave a guy all the breaks in the 6 out, but he was always on 2.
I don't think I'd take that.
Yeah.
Oh, he lost.
As I say, I scratch too much.
Well, he kept hitting his break super hard and losing control of the cue ball. I did allow he could still push out, but if he scratched on the break, he automatically lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at any time, it's the only time I really ever look to play safe all the time. Because if I could play safe,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. Oh, he was so mad because I first got him with.
Hey, thanks, Roland.
Yeah, thank you, Roland.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I first got him with the break. I get break ball in hand, and he gets all the balls, which is on a bar table. That's just a joke of a game. And then I gave him that game, and it was just he wouldn't play me again. He thought every game I ever came up with was a trick.
It's not.
Well, yeah, it is, but
I think this is going to be a big game for Jimmy here. The balls are sitting pretty good.
but he's got to get his confidence back. He's frustrated right now. I mean, he did just.
Frustrated? What are you talking about? He's perfectly in line there. This guy's a machine right now.
That machine needs some oil. I mean, I like his game. I think he is the second best overall player here. I really do believe that. But I think mentally he's frustrated. If he can get out this rack without really any problems, I think he can come back and win this set. But if he had any issue here, I think it's just going to mentally just wear on him. Now, I don't expect him to have any issues. Yeah, I had no clue how much a Filipino peso was, but I saw a match of James Aranis playing someone for like 73,200. I'm like, that's a weird number.
$50.
And I found out it was pesos. Yeah, and it ended up being like $1,500 or something. I was like, they played a race to 30 for $1,500?
Hey, somebody was playing a race to 21 for 200 in here last week, I think it was, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Was Justin Hall part of that?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, that makes sense. He won 2 probably.
They split. They played 2 sets and broke even.
Who did he play?
Rob Cord.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was here. I told you yesterday, my brain don't work anymore. Or any less. But it's getting bad. So Jimmy actually made easy work of this rack. Now he doesn't have to try and come off the rail at all. He just play a stop shot. He's good. Leave himself dead straight and just roll his ball in. And it'll be, oh, wow. Look, I don't care who you are. You're on the rail like that and you're straight, you're shooting it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree completely.
Now, if he was off the rail, all right, I'm probably someone like Jimmy, Rick, or pretty much anybody else left in this tournament, I'm gonna give it to him. But if you're on the rail, I don't care if you're a shuff, you're shooting that ball. Because I still remember years and years and years ago when Mike Davis won his first of the U.S. Open 9-ball bar box title. The guy he was playing had a 9-ball straight in on the rail, I think, to get to the hill. But he was on the rail. He miscues coming off the rail. Mike ends up winning that, and that was the finals. So the second best person that year for 9-ball on a bar box miscues to get on the hill. Yeah, guess what? Everybody, if you're on the hill, if you're on the rail, you're shooting that ball all the time. Oh, he's gone to a soft cut break.
Yeah, he's drawing to the side too.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't say cut break. My bad. I'm gonna stick to my Texas.
Yeah, you just keep doing that. No, I'm good. What is going on behind us?
I don't know. Looks like Zippler's going to take a 5-4 lead over TJ Moore.
It's hard to tell. I don't think the combo looks that good, does it?
Not really.
6. Shove and
No, it doesn't. It doesn't look good at all. Actually, I don't even think he can overcut the 1 to make the 3.
Even if he does,
he will have nothing on the 1.
he's going to wind up shooting another combo. And
All right.
that was not where he's calling. So
That's not where he called it. Now Jimmy could give it back if
Yeah,
it wasn't dead straight.
right, the 2-ball goes past.
Yeah. Now if Jimmy wasn't happy with the situation, it is called shot and it is opponent option or incoming player's option if whether or not to give the shot back or not. Obviously Jimmy decided not to give that back and he has a wide open table and should be able to run this out.
Christo says all the players on the stream table should have to shoot every ball. Yeah, I understand that. I don't know.
I don't disagree with him. But at the same time, I don't think you should have different rules for a stream table than you do for the rest of the tournament.
That's what I was just going to say. If
Yeah.
you're going to do that, you have to do it for the
Yeah.
entire tournament. You
Like
can't.
like the old Planet Pool used to have, if you conceded a game, you lost another game.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's fine. Now, yeah, if you're on the stream table, I would like for them to shoot all the shots. But if you're going to have someone who, like both of these guys, and the 9-ball is just sitting in the pocket, and they can shoot that shot 1,000 times, and even with a miscue make it. All right, go ahead, speed things up. We have 61 players. We have a weekend to get it done in. Just give it to them and let's move on. But I do understand where you're coming from.
He just tapped like he wants to play this in the side.
He's going to come out to the middle of the table.
Yeah, that's what I expect. I was trying to figure out what he was actually pointing to with his cue.
He could have saw a fly.
We have a few of them in here.
Yeah.
And they like this table because of how bright the light is.
Yep. I thought about if anybody ever wanted to play me here, like going to the store and buying a bunch of moth.
If you do that, you have to get rid of them when you're done.
No. And Christos, have you been listening this whole time and you just now finally decided you wanted to chime in? I mean, yesterday you were talking to us a little bit. It's like you don't like us anymore. Are you the one that gave us the thumbs down? Is it just because Scott didn't remember who you were?
Who is that?
Christos plays Wednesday Masters on Robbie's team.
There's no Robbie's Wednesdays Masters team.
Bobby, Robbie, Abby, I don't know. He said it yesterday. I'm not on the team.
There is no Wednesdays Masters.
The old Wednesday Masters.
Robbie's team. Oh, the old one. Oh.
Well, there's no Masters team right now, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, then I don't know.
Back up and going. I think they might have canceled Vegas again. They pushed Vegas back to December, and then I think they canceled it again.
You can't cancel a city. It's been there. It's going to stay there.
You know, I mean, who really wants to spend a shitload of money to go out there when everything's closed anyway? Stupid ass COVID bullshit lies. Let's start a chat about that shit.
Nope, let's not. Oh, Rick is not going to be happy with that.
No.
Or maybe he wants to get out of here early, so he will be happy with it. I don't really know. I can never tell with him. He's the same guy who'll go through a tournament, be in the hot seat, and then take third just so he can leave.
Which is weird because
He's guaranteed second.
you can take second from the hot seat, but
He did that on Friday nights. I'll just take third and leave. Why'd you win? And the guys playing for second and third are really playing for first and second. Update on Zippy's match. Looks like TJ Moore's about to close it out in 1 or 2 games.
Zippler's up 5-4.
I just wanted to give you a little feeling there, Dawn. Not that type of feeling, but I like heart racing. I quit.
So Rick pushed out. I think Rick's plan on this, if he gets back to the table, is just to edge the one, let the ones bank to the 6 and stop, and bring the cue ball back down the long end of the table. Probably play with a little inside, try and maybe get behind the 10.
See, there's actually a shot here that I really like, but it's a low percentage. I think that's why I like it. You actually spin this with right, and you go rail first, barely hit the 1, try and leave it behind the 6, and then you come straight up behind the 10. It's low percentage, but if you hit it,
well, you're not gonna hold the 1 ball as well that way. If the 2 ball was a couple inches, you could run the 1 into the 2. I know you're not kicking it hard, but
yeah, you're just trying to hit the top part of the 1.
He may even hit this soft and put the cue ball behind the 5. Yeah.
Technically, it's behind the 5 if you're looking from the pocket down table. So you're right. You're welcome, Don.
You want a drink?
Yeah, I'll have another one. That was a nice shot right there. Ooh.
Did he call that ball, or was?
I don't think he did.
I actually think he did.
Oh. Well, in that case, it's unlucky. If he didn't call it, then it's lucky that it didn't go in.
Yeah, I think he actually did call it. I think he pointed to it.
How is that ball not in the hole?
We can't see it, but I actually think he did.
Did the one ball hit the rail?
I am not sure.
I think he hit rail first.
No, but he hit rail first. I'm not sure if the one ball hit the other point.
I don't think it did. It's too hard to tell, but I don't think it did.
We need a touch screen so I can go like this and skip and
Right.
zoom in. That hit the rail.
Unless it was frozen to the rail. But I really think if it wasn't frozen to the rail,
No,
then
it
then
wasn't
Rick's
frozen to the
probably
rail.
didn't hit the rail.
It was the one ball was sitting middle pocket. The cue ball hit the rail first, then hit the one
No,
ball.
I'm saying afterwards, the one that Jimmy just played
Oh,
after
yeah.
Rick shot it. I think
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you, darling.
Oh, he went too far. He'll still be fine.
Just spin this a little inside, shoot the 5 back up where he's standing. Let it open up a little more than I would have preferred.
See, I don't really mind this shot. Although yesterday I was having a problem shooting it because you get to come out in the middle of the table. If I can get away from the rail, I'll always take that option.
Right.
So you're out in the middle of the table, and now everything else is just easy. And when you give a guy who's a 100-ball runner in straight pool an open table on a bar box, he's supposed to always get out, even with his interesting stroke.
What's interesting though is he's leaving himself too straight on everything and forcing himself to have to hit the ball more.
Play it back to the corner. Now, if you have the angle,
That might have been the best stroke ball that he just ran out of all of them.
and it's going to be 5-5. Jimmy's break, right, at 5-5? Jimmy gets evens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
No,
so, but they
no.
don't seem to think so. I thought Jimmy had broken first.
Jimmy won the leg, didn't he?
That's what I thought. But
They're trying to figure that out now.
yeah.
There you go. And no, they cannot hear us. We do not affect the game at all. All we do is commentate on it. Like the one where we thought it might have been a foul. Even if all three of us agree it's a foul. No ref was asked to watch.
I do like his cue.
The butterfly, yeah.
And like I said, it's just a single one. There's nothing else on the other side of the cue.
I love basic cues. Very plain, nothing too flashy.
Up back.
Don't threaten us. When we come back for the 9-ball end of summer or fall spectacular bash, whatever it's being called, I need to go to like Babies R Us or Pregnant Warehouse and get one of those donuts that the pregnant ladies sit on.
I was thinking the same thing
Because
yesterday.
these chairs are horrible to be sitting in for, yesterday was 9 hours. Today it's been 5,
Yeah.
5.5.
In case any of you watching at home are wondering, yes, we are listening to the Batman theme song from the 1960s television show. Why? I'm not sure.
It's one of the APA leagues in here. I think it's their theme song.
Oh,
I wish I was joking, but it plays every Sunday.
really?
Yeah.
How How have I not noticed that?
Brandon won. Brandon won 7-6. Tom had his chances to get out. His chance to get out, and I honestly think the fact that he had a chance to beat Brandon and get to the hot seat might have got to him, and he shortened up, he tightened up and overcut a ball, and then Brandon got out from there. How are you feeling? How's your foot? Stay off skateboards. Graham Swanson, whatever. Graham.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that was his name.
I don't know why seeing Thomas's name made me think of Graham, but that boy is a player. Him, Dylan, Thomas. Like those are three really young kids that are going to be really, really, really good in a couple years. Oh, they're good now, but they're gonna be vying for titles in a couple years.
Are they really young anymore?
Yeah, they're really young. I think Thomas is 17.
No, he's 18 now. So's Dylan.
All right, I round down. All right, they're both 18. Graham is still young. He's 16 or 17.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So between the three of them, they're Dave's age.
That's a little off. But
All right, fine. Between the three of them, they're Rick's age.
all right, yes.
Yeah, the three of you combined are, both 19. They're both 19. Well, either way, I've been extremely impressed with Thomas, Dylan, and Graham. I'm a little mad I couldn't remember Graham's name because he played really well, and for a young kid who was as good as he is, he didn't have an ego. Like he was very polite.
He may play the 6 off to 10, or just cut it straight into the corner.
Can he cut that straight in the corner?
So I think the 6 ball goes. I like playing the carom here because you can play it like a stop shot and still control the cue ball. You might leave yourself with a jump shot on 7 if it goes. Actually,
I like playing the combination bank 10 ball in the side and sliding the cue ball behind the 8.
I was just looking at that. That's what I said. Actually,
By the way, Graham's 21. I thought he was younger than both.
Good Lord.
All right,
I would definitely be carding him multiple times if he ordered a beer in here.
even after I card him, I wouldn't serve him.
yeah, I thought the 6 went.
Unlike before, Jimmy is going to give this one back and let Rick shoot again.
Jump this ball, bank it in the corner, play the stop shot, and run out.
Thomas, unfortunately to me, you guys are always going to be juniors. You got to realize, even with you being 19, I have a daughter who's 14. So you're still a kid. And I coach a team that has girls that are able to be up to 19 on them. So you're still a junior and you're still a kid. You may shoot better than me, but not right now with a broken foot. Once you heal, you're still a junior until you're 35.
So you guys being the younger ones of the group that are the really talented players, do you guys know any 12, 13, 14-year-olds that are going to be big up-and-comers for the for pool? That was a pretty sporty shot right there.
Yeah, that was a very sporty shot. Sporty. Spice Girls.
What's the Canadian guy that I say guy? You were talking about them being young. I remember when he was young that he switched. Now he plays left-handed.
Oh, Mora.
Yeah, I can remember watching him when he was like 14 years old, thinking, "Damn, this kid's gonna be good."
Yeah, a champion right-handed, and then he learns to play left-handed, and he's a champion left-handed. Yeah, that's the type of person I want to hit with a bus.
us how you really feel.
That's pretty much how I feel. Now,
I don't know that I would have stayed below that ball.
do you play this off the 10? Unless you know for a fact that you can get dead straight on the rail?
I would, but I just don't have the confidence to get dead straight on the rail.
I do it by accident. Like I won't mean to. I think I can get
That's
this.
one of the reasons why I say I don't think I would have tried to stay below that 9 ball.
I also overcut everything, and
I think
the 10's
actually
to
no.
the side of overcutting.
Actually, I think I like to bank this and just roll up on the 10.
Well, you are crazy. Why would you cut this ball? I mean, why would you bank this ball?
I really like to look at it from their perspective.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a great shot.
I thought that
Incredible shot.
Dawn, just so you know,
I thought that he had
DJ Zippy Zip did beat TJ Moore. So he is moving on, and you get to maybe watch him later.
So I thought his angle on that 9 ball was more than what it was.
Oh, okay. Now, I like now seeing his shot. I'm never going to do the shot that he just did. Was it the correct shot? I think so. But I'm not doing it. I'm playing that 9 ball off the 10 ball. I'm hitting it soft just to get the 10 ball away from that pocket. Oh, look at Baller Dave over there. We going sizzly. Oh, Eric Roberts. Yes. Do you know Eric Roberts?
No.
He's got to be... Well, Eric is 14 now, right, Thomas? I don't know how old he is, but I don't like it. Like that kid plays good, but all he does is play pool.
Right.
I don't know Evo Lincoln.
So, he's probably maybe about your age, maybe a year or two younger than you. But there was a kid that I want to say he was maybe Hispanic or something like that. When he was Servio Rivas, that's his name. When he was 12 or 13 years old, he placed like second or third in the Expo.
I remember. I know who you're talking about. Yes.
The same year that he placed second or third up there was a kid that was probably 9 or 10 years old. That if it wasn't for Servio Rivas, probably would have won the juniors, but he got knocked out by Rivas the round before Rivas dropped out of the juniors to continue in the main Expo. This kid had a little brother. They were both like they looked like they were twins, but they were a year or two apart. I can't remember what that kid's name is, but he was
Well, by that
banking-
description, how can we not figure it out?
he was banking balls and kicking and playing better than probably about 30% of the field in the main Expo. You remember that year?
Unfortunately, my brain doesn't really work much. Now, do you play the carom or the combo here?
I wasn't even looking at the table, honestly.
I play the carom.
Yeah, I play the carom on that one because it's a natural save too. If you happen to hit it too fat.
Yeah, if you haven't hit it too fat, then you're fine. You're gonna be fine. Hey, it's gonna be
Three
hill.
hill matches in a row.
Yeah. You wanna mark that up?
What you got going on here?
It's 10 ball tournament. Down to
How old? Do you know how old Rivas is?
I have no clue.
He might actually be older than you guys. That's
All right. So hill. Jimmy does make a ball.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely a couple years older than you guys. Man, I'm just getting fucking old. Jesus.
How old is he?
Well, here's something from 2015. He was, I'm sorry, and this mentioned 2013, then 14-year-old.
So he's 21.
Yeah.
So he's the
Hold on.
same. He's same age as Graham.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So I mean, he's still a kid.
Yeah, he's definitely a young dude.
No one said anything. What do you do here? It's hill. You have a shot. You can go for a carom. You can go for a combo. You can go for a safe.
I might play the safe and roll a cue ball behind the 2 and let the 1 ball come around.
To the 8. Just bank the 1 ball to the 8 and follow the cue ball and put it behind the 2.
Yeah.
I like it.
Actually, the other option, too, just bank the 1 ball back up to the top rail and put the cue ball behind the 2 off the side rail.
At this point in time in a hill match, I'm doing whatever is the simplest thing to do because I'm not going to make a mistake to where that's going to cost me the tournament. Now, at the same time, I might go for a 10% shot that could win me the tournament, but I'm not gonna go for a harder safety just because it's the better safety. Like right here, there's nothing Rick can do.
I think he's got to kick off the bottom rail. The 1 is not frozen. So if he kicks off and plays bottom rail, side rail, the 1 going to the rail, he's going to leave him a shot.
I like going. He's going to lock up the 2 and the 8, or the 2 and the 1. I like going 2 rails from where he was. You spin that ball right past the 10, go 2 rails into it. It's not
asking a lot.
It is asking a lot.
With not much reward.
You call the 1 just in case, but you know there's really no reward there. That was a good save. Now he's going to play safe and try and put him right behind the 5. How would that be if Jimmy 3 fouls Rick to win the set after Rick 3 fouled Jimmy earlier? Oh, he hit that bad.
Ooh.
You're on 1.
Or if Rick 3 fouls him again.
I know everything's open now. He can run out.
Does the 1 go by the 2?
Yeah, all day.
Okay.
Well, it looked a lot more clearer overhead.
Right. See?
I'm pretty sure it'll go.
I think we should pause this match and somebody go tell Rick that Jimmy's on 2 just so he can 3 fail him for the win.
Jimmy's not on 2.
I thought didn't you say he was on 2?
Hmm.
Or no, I'm sorry. No, hold on.
No, because Jimmy played Rick safe, and then Rick tied up the 1 and the 2.
Right,
Yeah.
Okay. There goes my memory of a goldfish.
What goldfish?
Goldfish have memories of like 3 to 10 seconds. So,
I'm just joshing.
yeah,
you.
I know.
Yeah.
People get killed for that kind of shit, you know?
Not me. Because if I got killed for stuff like that, I'd be dead a long time ago.
True story.
Yeah. Stop playing. Just saying.
Where is True Story?
The lake?
The fuck? I haven't haven't seen him for a long time.
It's because he lives in Virginia now.
Yeah.
You got to come in here on a Monday or a Tuesday to have a chance of seeing him.
Last time I seen him was like maybe like 3 weeks into like all the dumb shit.
Yeah.
And Rick looks like he's gonna pull this out.
Yeah, looks like it.
I think he should still try to 3-fail him.
You know, I'm not against that, except for the fact that I bet on Rick.
I'm not against it, except I want this tournament to get done sometime today.
All right, Jimmy, stand up and concede. He conceded one to you. Come on, concede. Because if he pops this ball out of the pocket, good job, Rick.
Good win, Rick.
Good job. Goody, goody. All right, we will be back momentarily with our next match, whatever it's going to be. I think it's going to be Brandon.
I know you guys can't see the way Rick was moving every shot there for the last couple of shots because it cuts off the top half of his body when he's on the one end of the table, whatever. But look at the different way that he moved those last 4 or 5 balls he shot. That's what he's got to carry. If he wants to win this tournament, that's what he's got to carry to the next matches that he plays.
He's got to carry his momentum. I mean, it's all about rhythm. He's a rhythm player as well. So if he has a good rhythm, he's tough to beat.